Musicians' Viewpoints. This podcast is by and for local musicians in all localities. I'm your host, Kevin Ronco. Hey, this is Musicians' Viewpoints, and I am Kevin Ronco. And today I am just here alone in the studio. I just wanted to give you an update on what's going on with me and myself and I. No, actually, I wanted to talk about the bands I'm in. Try to drum up some business to get more people to come on board and be interviewed on this podcast. Keep in mind, it's about local musicians mainly. People are touring nationally and stuff, internationally. I'm open to that too, but definitely local musicians are the people I'm surrounded by and the people I work with, and important to the local community and the local economy and just a sense of overall sanity in general. I know it helps me to keep my sanity to have people to work with in music. So thank you all to all the musicians I work with. You all mean a lot to me, and thank you. So with that in mind, the first thing I want to talk about is upcoming gigs that I have. So July is going to be kind of quiet for me musically because I have a corporate job that pays the bills, sort of. And they work me to the bone. And they are mean, nasty, and terrible. But anyway, enough on that. So anyway, they do employ me and I get a steady paycheck. It's not that great, but it does put some food on the table and stuff like that. Anyway, so it's the world we live in today. Lucky to have a job at all, I guess. Well, that's what they tell us. Anyway, upcoming gigs in August. I am fortunate to play in this group called the Gusto Brothers, and features Paul DeBali on guitar, great guitar player, Johnny on bass, Steve singing with the harmonica, great band. I get to play drums. We're playing Saturday morning, August 5th at the Salem Farmers Market. We're also playing on August 17th at the Barn at Hickory Station in North Albany. Then in September, the Burdens, another band I'm in, with Alan Studley on vocals and harmonica. Again, Paul DeBali on guitar, Neil on bass, and myself on drums. We'll be at the Barn September 14th, 6:30 p.m. And then, also in the books, my jazz group with Colleen Kitchen on keyboards and Corby Simpson on bass. Spectacular jazz group I'm putting together called The New Normal. Will be playing at Sweet Cheeks Winery in Eugene. And that's what I have on the books left for this year. I had some other really good gigs that have already come and gone. So I'm very appreciative of those things that are happening. We're looking to book more for those groups. And on the local front, I do hear that Gene Gregg Band played at Old World Deli last night and put on a great show. I meant to get out there, but I was exhausted from my day job and being abused by management, so I could not get out there. So, what else is going on? I wanted to announce that I am going to be starting to create a new album. I don't have a release date yet because I just decided to do this today, to actually make an album. And so far, the concept is going to be about the workplace, the modern workplace, the cruelty in that modern workplace, the abuse, how we got into this situation, how people are in these jobs and they're being overworked. They cannot keep up with the workload. The corporations do not care. The same corporations that are destroying the planet as we watch the fires everywhere. So I will be writing about that, and that's going to be for my own therapy. But also, I do think that it's something that people will be interested in, and it's an important topic. I might write about some other things, other topics, but that's the one that's foremost on my mind because it's the one I put up with every day, and it's the one that drives me insane during my workday, getting in screaming matches with managers because they are stupid and thick, and they do not listen to common sense. So that will all be on the album. And if you're listening, managers, you know who you are. You won't be mentioned in name, so do not sue me. But it will be in the album. This is my life, and all I have is my life. I will write about it, and I will tell my story, and the world's going to want to hear it, and they will want to listen to every effing second of this record. Plus, I'm going to do a lot of drum solos. There's going to be some badass bass on it because I'm using Reason, a software where you can program a lot of the stuff, sequencing, and then I'm combining that with real musicianship, real singing, real drumming. Some of my moderate skilled guitar playing might be on there. Some keys. I might have some guest musicians if they want. I don't think I can pay anyone because I don't make enough money, but maybe I'll pay somebody. Maybe I'll find a way to pay people. We'll see. But this thing is going to happen. So I'm excited about the gigs coming up. These things they give me motivated. They keep me active. They keep me wanting to practice. So again, I'm sorry I didn't go see Gene Greg Band last night, because when you go see other people play, it does get you motivated. It makes you want to do more. And it's good for the community, for people to be out there in the same space, breathing the same air, listening to the same music, moving out to them from the speakers, feeling it in their chest, hearing it in their ears, seeing it with their eyes, all in the same room. The pandemic was terrible for people in that way. Made us all way too isolated. So please get out and support local music as you can. And I'm trying to do it myself. So the next thing I want to talk about is, if you are interested in being on this podcast, just reach out to me. Just, look me up on Facebook. I'm on Reverb Nation. There are lots of ways to get a hold of me. I'm on YouTube. Just, Google Kevin Ronco, and that's Ronkko. Musician's viewpoints. Sorry. Same word means the same thing. Viewpoint, perspective. But it is Musicians' Viewpoints. That is the podcast. If you're a local musician, you have a story to tell, just come on board. I will let you do most of the talking. And it's not because I am not capable of talking. Believe me, I can talk and talk and talk. But one of the things I've learned over the last 10 years doing my day job is how to listen to other people, and the importance of active listening and valuing other people and what their stories are and what they want to say, and having the empathy for other people and their situations, which, even though we are all kind of going through the same thing at the same time in the way the world is, in the world events, we are all individuals and having unique viewpoints. So I really didn't have a whole lot more to say today, other than I will leave you with a song that I played on, I think, the first opening podcast of Musicians Viewpoints. It's one I wrote, I put together for a class that I was doing, a music production class, and it'll give a glimmer of what's going to be on the album, the next album. So enjoy. We're living hard, giving our all, living for today. Everyone's stressed by the system at best. Please don't let me digress. The super rich oligarchs run our lives, designed to keep us down. Don't let them win. Instead, begin to find your inner spirit. I'll save some more. Our brains aren't strong. We don't have long to get ourselves unfucked. We're in the muck. Our leadership is working along the rule we learn on will burn. Why take your angst out on your brothers and sisters struggling just like you? We pull each other through, and we do it. The human condition can be blamed, but our demons can be contained. Where's love? Where's love today? Can you find it? Anywhere. I think you can. Do you dare? If you love the night, you're getting it right. We are made of seven souls. I'm just saying on the day, and I don't know devil's way. Show me love, I'm living the day today. That way, hey, 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 that way. When you fish, you through a line, and you hope to get a bite. So see down, that's the fight. You know, as you sail down through those pines. It might seem blurry as you move through life. It's time to be unfooled. The brainwashing we've all endured has turned us into fools. Capitalism keeps us on the floor. We got our wrongs out. Yes, it's okay to love yourself, but love the race. Save your bare face. So reach out to your soul. Find its broken. That's how it's broken. So where's love? Where's love today? Can you find it? I think you care, but do you care in actuality? If you love your doubts, you're getting it right. If we are very souls today. Higher level, seventh wheel, seventh wheel, seventh wheel. Don't let yourself be enslaved. Let's play. So play, let's play. And play, and play. Here, sing with me. So where's love? Where's love today? Can you find